Alright, today, so we're gonna be doing a body cam reaction. It says, man hides a horrifying secret behind the door. We're gonna see what this is talking about. We're gonna get to it. It's Flossy Reacts. Come on.
Someone taped it on her, right? Yeah. Yeah. So you pulled it back, I was like, wow. I gotta stop watching Criminal Minds. He's the first thing that came to my head.
In September of 2022, police officers with the Ann Arbor Police Department arrive at a downtown apartment complex to perform a routine welfare check. Despite the routine nature of the call, officers are unaware of the sickening scene awaiting them behind the door. The following series of body cam videos have never been seen before. On the afternoon of September 1st,
This nigga
emergency
talking
services
like,
at
come
Ann
on,
Arbor
cuz.
received a call requesting a welfare check.
I'm a social worker with Ann Arbor Meals on Wheels, and I was calling to request a non-emergency wellness check for one of our clients.
And do you know that client's name?
Yep.
She said she was with the Meals on Wheels.
As the call continues, the social worker shares an odd detail about the situation.
And just so as a heads up, the neighbor has been answering her door. They are sometimes friendly with each other and other times not friendly with each other. And he's saying that she's there and sleeping, but we haven't been able to actually get in and verify that she's okay.
Employees and social work officials at Meals on Wheels inform authorities about interacting with Patty regularly, and that her continuous absence is out of character.
Okay, well, I don't know if you go out there.
As
My name is Ashley.
Oh man, we back at it again with another ad. My fault, y'all. I'm getting the feel for the video, you know. They in the beginning of these videos it'd be a lot of,
seen lurking behind her
you know,
apartment's door.
filler talk. But we about to get to it right now.
Hey, Patty, in there?
Niggas come knocking at my door like that, nigga, I'm definitely not opening.
Hey, Keith. It's Ann Arbor. Police. You with Patty? Oh, no.
You see brother over there, he waiting. He trying to think what he gonna do when the door open.
You mind opening up? What's my problem? Oh, Meals on, you okay? Yeah. Okay. Meals on, I didn't have my walker. Oh, okay. Meals on Wheels has been calling because I guess she hasn't been answering the door. They were worried about her. No, I live next door. I answered the door. For Meals on Wheels? Yeah. Okay.
I live next door. I answer her door. They caught you already.
No. Oh, where's she at? I don't know. You got her phone number? We can call her? We gotta make sure she's okay. I don't know her number. It's a 616 number. Okay. You mind if we take a look in there and make sure she's alright?
How did you get in the house?
Okay, where'd she go? I don't know. Well, you told me she went to the store earlier. Now you're telling me you don't want. You're not in any trouble. Nobody's in any trouble. We just gotta make sure she's okay. I'm sure she's okay. Okay. How long she?
Did he say she was going to the store earlier?
How long she been gone? I haven't a clue. I don't know. Keith, you're not giving me the warm and fuzzies, man. I just need to make sure Patty's okay. She's not here.
Just as the social worker mentioned on the emergency call, Patty's friend and neighbor Keith Kwasinski has answered her door, and strangely is now resisting.
Look at the picture they got of Buddy. This probably the picture he took of himself. I get it, he old and all that, but
Okay. I just want to check and make sure, because if I don't check, somebody's going to call and say I didn't do my job right, and I don't want to get in trouble for that. It'll take us 5 seconds to take a couple steps, look around, make sure she's not here, and then we'll go check co-op for her.
But I just want to make sure she's not in. Okay, then give me 10 seconds to check and I'll be on my way. That's all I'm asking. We've met before. You and I have had many conversations.
Oh, yeah.
Keith and Patty are no strangers to Officer Favor, who has run
he
welfare
trying to sweet talk him, talking about you and I have met. We've had many conversations.
shortly.
I'm not trying to.
Your response should never be hell yeah.
Oh, don't worry about. I'm not judging any of that. All I got to do to make sure I'm doing my job right is verify she's not in here so that we can let Meals on Wheels know, because they're gonna keep calling. Oh, I got you. Do you mind if we just come check? That's all I'm asking. We'll be 10 seconds. I'm not worried about the trash, Keith. I promise. I got my own trash. Well, you can. Just let me in. You can get in your walker. All right.
Did Patty take her walker with her? No, she decided to go independent today.
Patty decided to go independent today. And he said, "Can she walk?"
So she actually was so intoxicated. It's usually like me. Yeah.
After several tense minutes of negotiation, officers finally enter the apartment, but nothing can prepare them for the horror that awaits them inside.
That's not your walker, is it? That's a weird walker.
No, my walker's right there.
Oh, I thought you were going for your walker.
What's all that on the trash? I mean, on the floor.
That damn thing the other night with my shoulder.
Oh no. You need any medical attention or anything we can help with?
No, that ain't nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Well, I dragged it out the hallway and pulled it up and get rid of it.
Okay. Do you mind if we just look through real quick and then we'll be out of here?
Sure.
Okay. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna try and not get too much in your way. Well, that would make me 5. I don't know if I want to be 5 again. Oh boy, take him into custody, Rourke. Put your hands behind your back, Keith.
Why would you say sure like you didn't know what was in the other room? I know they got the phone technology and all that, bro, but you either could have called somebody to come get that up out of there, something, spilled something.
Hands behind your back. Relax. Relax. Relax.
In a bone-chilling discovery, Officer Faber has just found Patty's body lying on the floor. While the cause for her demise remains unknown, Keith's
She damn sure was out.
officers from entering raise serious suspicions. Keith is immediately detained as Officer Faber moves to secure the crime scene.
So what I want to know is how they gonna get him to the car.
Didn't do anything. I found the body.
He said I didn't do nothing. I found the body. Nigga, you can't walk? How the hell you get it up there?
I didn't know how to go about it. Just be quiet. Don't say anything. I didn't do anything. Somebody else was here. Sometimes you don't like her doing.
Be quiet. As Keith continues to justify his innocence, officers call for backup.
I'm gonna need a supervisor and HVA out here.
How am I gonna walk without my walker? You're gonna sit right there. That's what you're gonna do.
That's a good question.
I didn't do it. I didn't know how to. I don't even have my wallet.
Where you going, brother, you ain't gonna need no wallets.
I didn't do anything. I didn't know how to go about doing it because I always get blamed for other people's crap.
I didn't.
What if you can create your own website by saying,
Bro said I didn't know about how to go about doing it.
While officers have found Patty's body, they've still only scratched the surface of the more horrific discoveries that await them.
They about to find a head in the refrigerator.
Gonna poke me, stick me, hurt.
No, I'm waiting. I don't even
Oh, at least they put him in a walker though.
I don't have my glasses. Oh, can I drop that off that college?
That's, I don't think you need to worry about dropping it off.
He said, "Can I drop that off at Paul's?" Nigga.
Showing concern with mundane errands in the face of this eerie discovery is quite concerning.
I don't have my
Bro got her keys around his neck.
Officer assists Keith as they prepare to leave the crime scene. Officers are yet to find out about the truly disturbing details that lie ahead.
What the hell is that? How am I gonna get in there? You're just gonna go butt first? Sorry, didn't mean to step on your foot there. If you need to push against my feet with your foot, go ahead.
Meanwhile, upstairs, Officer Favors wants his supervisor to relay details of the gruesome discovery they've made and some of the observations he has made so far.
Hey, Sergeant. I don't know if you're familiar with Keith and Patty, but Patty is on the floor with a plastic bag taped around her head. She has
Damn.
It's like across her cheek around to like the back of her head.
My thing is just though, with the way he moving, how did he get to that? Did he scoot up? Did he slide up on the floor? Like, how did he get the plastic bag on her head? He don't strike me as nobody doing nothing quick.
I don't know if it was, but obviously some kind of asphyxiation. Oh yeah, I was not expecting this. Be like a neck injury or something along those lines. If there's anything on it, like probably in early August, maybe late July, from the way it's healed over.
While Officer Favor is trying to understand the nature of the crime,
Oh,
more information
he said the way it's healed over, so it's been a little bit of time since this necessarily. Shit, she been sitting for a second.
Patty and Keith shared.
Yeah, and I found a bag in here with his name, his last name on it. I think that they both kind of live here. Like, I'm not exactly sure 100% the full dynamic, but anytime that I ever deal with either of them, usually Patty calls because she gets intoxicated and can't find him, and he's just like out on the sidewalk smoking or something. And they'll go in and out of each other's apartments. I found mail and paperwork and stuff with his name on it in here. So they kind of just go back and forth. I mean, I guess they're dating, living together, you know, whatever.
On September 14th, 2019, 2 years before this incident, Patty had arrived home to discover that someone had picked the lock of her apartment's front door and left a stray box full of shoes inside.
He said a stray box of shoes.
Some of her underwear was missing. After calling maintenance and pushing a heavy chest to barricade herself inside, she told her daughter that she was being stalked by some weirdo in the building who knew her schedule. While Patty was never able to find the person who had broken into her apartment, on this day...
She talking about the weirdo in her building. She mean the man that be in her house leaving mail around and shit.
Facing a unique situation involving her, as Officer Favor scrambles through more evidence to identify what may have led to Patty's tragic demise, he shares one probable possibility with the supervisor.
I think, so I called dispatch because the injury to her neck is, I mean, it's healed over. If it was an attempt a while back, I was just going to see if they could pull any CAD notes. But there's like, they searched Clemens and there's a assault DV with them from last year, so, and all his stuff should be pretty prominent in there. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't surprised to see him answer the door. I was a little surprised to see her.
They got 2 seats with a headboard on it.
Because she's in, but him being here, that didn't surprise me at all.
While Officer Favor reports that he cannot confirm if Patty took her own life, he begins to search the house as he fishes for any evidence that can help them crack the case. His search is soon brought to a halt when an HVA examiner arrives, and more details of Patty and Keith's relationship become clear.
Patty is in the living room. Appears that she has a plastic bag taped to her head. I don't know if this was a...
Yeah, I see some linkage here. It's hard
Yeah.
to say, yeah. They have a lot of domestic stuff.
They, intense.
So the thing is did he kill her and then he put the bag on, or did he put the bag on as that's how he killed her?
I mean, I think at least a day or two. But it kind of looks like it's healed over. Like it's not scabbed up, but it's not an open sore.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that it's been a level of homicide in here, so I'm not going in any further than I need to.
Yeah, well, I guess good thing I decided to write today, huh? Well,
If you want to learn how to edit really well,
He said there's some homicide in here. We gonna get in trouble or something?
so yeah.
Where's that letter? Kidding?
Oh, trust me, when I pulled it back, I was like, I gotta stop watching Criminal Minds. Just the first thing that went through my head.
It's funny because we've had a lot of interaction with people just walking up to our cars like, anything going on? Only troublemaker if you brought it, you know.
He talking about some. It's funny.
Interaction, and then we're sitting there, and he goes, take him in custody. And I was like, oh, take him in custody. All right.
as officers continue their banter, Keith is brought to the police station for questioning.
Oh, sure. Not really. You understand why you're here right now? I don't really understand. What are you doing? Well, we gotta talk to you about.
I don't understand why I'm here. It's just a dead body on the living room floor.
Going on at your friend's apartment there. Right. So that's why you're here. You're just here so we can talk to you about all that stuff that's going on, alright? How is your health overall? My health is shot. I got arthritis, COPD. I've had numerous breaks in my bones.
I'm gonna skip. Oh, okay, it's getting to it. I'm gonna skip this a little forward, see if they get to an interrogation.
His medical history and running several other checks, officers place him
Okay,
in a
okay.
holding cell to be questioned later.
Gonna get to the interrogation.
As Keith is brought in for interrogation, even these seasoned detectives are not prepared for the deviant details he's about to reveal.
Patty or Patricia Falkenstern, who is she to you? She's just a neighbor. Just a neighbor? People say that.
So he wasn't even with her for real.
She's not my girlfriend. We don't have to know. She don't want, and I can't have it.
A neighbor of Keith's and Patty's would later inform the police that Keith
She
often
don't
believed
want
that
it,
Patty
and
was
I
his
can't
girlfriend.
have it.
However, Patty always denied such a claim.
What were you doing in Patty's apartment today? I went over this morning. Okay? Security left it on. My phone was dead. I should have told Meals and Wheels about it when she was there, but I guess I got scared. I hadn't seen her since Tuesday. I mean, Saturday. Guess we get Meals on Wheels 3 times a week. And then we got into an argument about the sausage. I didn't throw it out. I didn't eat it.
While Keith claims to have discovered the body on Tuesday at 2 in the morning, officers had only entered the apartment on Thursday afternoon, 2 days later.
Alright, so when you went in there, what happened? You freaked out. Why did you freak out?
I'm waiting for him to say what part if he walked in there and the bag was on her head, or if he put it on there. Put a sheet on her like she was asleep.
With the blanket that she gave me. She had a bunch of sores on her. And holes and a bunch of tats on her. Never saw anything like that going on.
As hard as Keith tries, the detectives are not sold on his story.
You were found at the scene with Patty.
Yes.
With a bag around her head.
That's what puzzled me right there.
Well, it puzzles us too.
You know, and then they use my materials.
What do you mean they used your materials?
My tape.
What do you mean your tape?
His materials.
To do what?
Never wrapped the damn bag around her. They used my materials. I was gonna fix her windowsill.
So what's peculiar to me is.
Say he gonna fix the windowsill.
Did you know she was dead at that time?
You know, I knew something was wrong. With a bag over her head.
And how did that bag get over her head?
Well, I don't know that. I didn't do it.
But at no time you called the police to say,
I didn't.
there's a dead body in here. My phone has 04.
Having heard enough of Keith's excuses, Detective McDonough cuts straight to the chase.
Keith, it's your tape on her. If your DNA on there, it's your DNA that's going to be on the bag.
Find your wrapper up.
Keith, you came into the apartment. You've already told us that you covered her body.
Every time somebody asks a question about rope, niggas get to sounding like R. Kelly. I don't know how to hog tie people.
You got in an argument with her.
No, I
And
didn't.
it led to you strangling her.
No.
That's what happened. Keith,
We got into a little squabble on Saturday about the...
It's offhand.
He said they got into a little squabble.
And about the meat will become more important than anyone realizes. Over 3 hours later, Keith's stubborn facade finally cracks under the force of interrogation.
during the argument, it became physical. Explain that part to me. The vacuum was there. Did you pick up the vacuum cord at some point and wrap it around her neck?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, you guess, or yes, you did.
Apparently I did.
I know you're using a walker, but if you stood up, could you show me how you put the cord around her
Oh,
neck?
so I guess he did wrap the.
The autopsy report will confirm that Patty had horizontal ligature marks around her neck, indicating homicide.
So she never fought back?
No.
Never resisted? So what happened after you strangled her? And she was dead. You killed her.
Mm-hmm. Super one.
And then what happened?
I might have had a snack.
At what point did you cover her head with the bag?
I don't know.
Okay. Why did you cover her head with the bag?
But y'all, it's been good. We got to the main part of the video. He ain't really saying too much more, so I know this video's been long. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. It's Flossy Reacts. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Send me some videos you'd like to see me react to, and we're gonna go from there. But I'll see y'all on the next one, and we out.